Hi there, Cancer. This is Kim here to do your messages for December 2024. Let's see. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and our angels. I hope you're doing good. Hit the like button, be nice, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you'd like a private reading, those are available. That is in the description box below. They are recorded readings, by the way. And so make sure you put in the notes what you want to know, and then I record it and I send it to your email. So also make sure you add me to your contact list if you purchase a private reading. And thank you to all the people who have gotten them. I really appreciate that support for this channel. All right. So, what messages do we have here for Cancer? The sign of Cancer. Sue. 30. Wow, everybody's getting the Ouroboros. I think that's about it. Nothing else is wanting to fly out. Oh, I have the reddening card on the bottom. That means some kind of new energy is going to be rising in you. Similar to like a Kundalini rising energy. Intense, passion, desire. Well, that is intense too, the iron card. Wow. So iron, copper, iron. What do you think of? When I think of iron, I think of structure being built. But this is associated with Mars energy too. Of like an unbreakable, unconquerable force, raw energy. And iron is everywhere. It is talking about it as a metal form here, but we have iron in our blood. It's what helps our red blood cells create and it helps with the transportation of oxygen in our bodies. And then I have copper, which is a transition metal, like the classification of it. So maybe this has to do with something. I'm actually getting transmission, even though it's like a transmission of some kind of communication. I guess we'll find out. So it's powerful communication coming in December for you. And the Great Serpent is the Ouroboros. It's come out for almost every sign. I think it came out for every fire sign so far. That's all I've done is the fire signs, and then the start of the water signs will be you all. So now, copper also associated with Aphrodite and love and luxuries. Kind of like the pleasures of the flesh thing. Let's just pull from a few different decks and see what we get. Wow. While you're breaking free, there's a completion of you breaking free from something. An outcome, finishing first, the checkered flag. So I want to see what's coming for Cancer in December. What will they be dealing with? What energies will they be dealing with in December? Other than this new chapter to begin. A new chapter to begin. This is what you'll be dealing with. Yay! And it is a Cancer card. Yay! I like that. Heart and home. Happy home. Security. Love. Kindness. Family. Belonging. Bliss, contentment, comfort, established, fulfilled, legacy, boundaries, affection, peace, and your heart's desire. That's copper. That's very much so a copper kind of energy. Beautiful. What else do you have for Cancer coming in December? What else do you have for Cancer coming in December that you would like them to know about? Another Cancer card. Get out of here. This is your reading. This is your reading for sure. 8 and the Cancer energy. Well, deeper meaning, community, hidden emotions, nourishing, social resources, true feelings, support, savings, perception, sustenance, looking deeper, provided for, and consciousness. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's big. Should we go on with this deck? Okay, a couple more. A couple more it is. So I have an 8 and a 6. What's up? Okay, 22 here, 23 alignment, right? And I have, oh goodness, 45, right? 45, yeah, 45. Okay, took me a minute, sorry. What else is coming in for Cancer? I guess 2 more cards would be good. Oh, okay. Okay. I have the bedroom card. Sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair, sleep, contentment, leisure, nap, sleep on it, alone time, oasis, retiring, dream time, astral travel, and call it a day, and get out of here, another Cancer sign. 7, the Fairytale, and I'm telling you, 6, 6, 7, 8, you're more than alignment. 22 to 23, you're in alignment for this to happen. The Fairytale card says, you can see that. It's such a beautiful card. Believe the impossible, daydreams, romantic ending, universal archetypes, hopeful, magic, unicorns and rainbows, aspire, happily ever after, fanciful, and stories we tell. So far, this reading looks really good for you all joining me. So good. Good. I'll put that up there, at least until I get to the lower part. Let's pull from this deck. And then we're going to get into the tarot. I'll use the Osho Zen tarot. Will I use Osho Zen tarot? Or will I change that? I think I might change that up. Because this reading feels different than the other signs that I did. Gonna give me one moment. Oh, okay. Pulling from a deck that I rarely use, but it is a good deck. The White Newman Tarot. So we'll pull from that one. All right. Let's get another oracle real quick. Okay, what should Cancer expect in December? Study and purification, holy water. Wow. And then 42 with crone, release. And this is the wisdom to know what we have to release. It is also that the crone energy is able to see past, present, future. They hold a lot of wisdom. Okay, they're represented as an older person because of the wisdom that they embody. And this could be saying that you're an old soul and that you know what you have to release in order to have what you want. Sorry about that. Okay, so holy water. Wow. I could see somebody taking a deep dive into religious studies or something of that nature, or something about purifying. The release card might have to also do with detoxifying all kinds of different energies. whether that's talking about what we consume, but being picky also with knowing that when we're around certain people, we are consuming that energy. We choose to consume that energy. And so what do you want to purify yourself from, or who? Okay, and the study with the mirror. So you're studying yourself. You're the neophyte. So you're studying yourself, learning more about yourself, having a good, healthy perspective. In fact, I think that relates to the well card up there, with taking a really deep dive into who you are and seeing and admitting possibly some like hidden things, or exposing things that were hidden in ourselves. And of course there's some truths that we always know to be true, but we're taking a look at it. Okay, so learning about yourself, and then and that is learning about the universe. You know, want to know about everything, then know yourself. Okay, so give us a tarot card here to let us know here what's going on in December, or what energies we're going to be dealing with. 9 of Pentacles. I think it's upright, and even though it's like this, I think it's something that's to come. And so at the time we're watching this, possibly we're putting in the effort, trying to get our coins, or waiting on some kind of big financial gain or windfall. So we're probably waiting on some kind of news about that, and so news might come in. And by the way, I'm gonna take these all upright for this, because it's a predictive read. So anything that might come in the reverse might be just saying that this is something to come in the future. So that's why I'm doing that. Okay, and the Page of Swords is I got a message or end of delay. An end of delay and communication, some type of communication. You have a lot of choices, but with this 7 of Cups, I think it's going to become crystal clear to you about how you feel, or what kind of choice it is that you're wanting to make for your heart's desire. Seeing clearly what kind of choice, what do you want? Okay. What else? Justice. So again, with this card and the way that it came out, there is a balancing of the scales with your contracts, your partnerships, your marriages, relationships, all of that. And I think somebody might be getting some rather good news, maybe about a win here, or something with court, some kind of win. And that might be something that's in process right now too. The 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, could have to do with some kind of win with that card. The 4 of Pentacles, in this deck, it looks like this person is keeping to themselves. And it may be for the purpose of this self-discovery, self-inquiry, learning things about ourselves, and building that firm foundation that comes from within first. Yeah. Okay, so what else? So this is good when it comes to your foundation and your structure and things like that. Oh, look at these swords. You have a big decision also that you will be making. King of Swords, that you'll be adamant upon. You are the expert in this situation. You see things clearly. There's something about respecting and really wanting some type of order in your life, and respecting discipline, order, and rules and structure. to how you see clearly that it needs to be. And so this King of Swords is going to make some kind of heavy decisions in December. And for some of you all dealing with a court situation, this is the expert, the lawyer energy that can help you figure something out also here. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacle. I mean, not Pentacle, I'm sorry. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Page of Cups. So kind of like being very decisive after you do a self-inquiry of what you want. And then getting it. And then getting it. And the 8 of Cups is somebody that's ready to walk in the direction that will lead them to their satisfaction and happiness. And all things that were causing dissatisfaction or unhappiness, being able to completely detach from that. Like I see these swords as being representing cutting emotional cords or things that were tying you to unsatisfactory situations, people. So you may be going somewhere with the 8 of Cups. You may be going somewhere. It might be a simple retreat. Oh, I have the World. It could really be a lot of travel too. The 9 of Wands. 9. I think this is about your... So we have 9. I think this is about conserving your energy and putting it towards what you know is worth it. And like I said, being careful with the energies that you're around, that you give to, and the energies that you're around that you consume, especially if you're empathic. And the Hanged Man is awaiting for some type of perspective shift or a waiting period that you have had, and it can be while you're in this stage here of figuring things out for yourself, the study. The 7 of Swords in the reverse, a gift from God of wise discernment. When you know yourself, well, you can see things around you, and you can definitely see through things around you. This can be about, honestly, somebody that has been maybe waiting to escape a situation, and this is the strategy. Okay, that was interesting. Different messages with different decks. Just get a different feel with the energy here with that. So let's go ahead and pull a rune card. I can use the Kipper deck on top of these too to get more information, because other than doing your own research and having people on your team here that are very smart, or this is you as this professional knows what they're talking about person. Oh, good. I have Thurasaz, Thor's hammer, protection, regeneration, justice, defense, guardian, righteous, purposeful destruction, defense, protection, getting justice, love, relationships, a force for good, righteous anger, fighting back, protecting what you cherish, and a good defense. What I need is a good defense, 'cause I'm feeling like a criminal. And I need to be redeemed to the one I sinned against, 'cause they all I ever knew of love. Okay. All right. Let's see what else this is about with the Kipper deck. It's pretty specific. Okay, lessons learned, new chapter, new phase, new cycle, having to wait. Tell me about the waiting. The Hangman, tell me about the waiting. Self-actualization, self-inquiry, figuring things out. I have the Privileged Lady. So the Privileged Lady, well, that is energy of knowing that you're worthy of receiving everything, anything and everything that you want, a man or woman. Who are you giving your energy to in regards to a community that you might not need to be giving so much energy to? Or whose opinion are you making matter more than it needs to? Is what I'm picking up with that. There's some people with this Four of Pentacles that you just kind of just don't need to listen to. And don't need to give your energy to. I mean, it's the truth. Might be a main female or somebody that is a female in your life. What's that? The Lover's energy. Okay, so communication coming in, possibly with a soulmate energy, or being at a crossroads where it's where you have to make a decision, right? And so you're deciding what you really want. Poverty. Over here with this community in the reverse and the main female in reverse, other than it being the obvious that there might be a financial struggle going on, and that might be why we're waiting on this Nine of Pentacles, right? Or we're having to save. But it can be that there are some energies that are that you are around, but you don't feel like at home with them. An outsider in your own world. Okay, courthouse, getting justice and change. Courthouse, getting justice and change. Child here in the reverse. Could have to do with a child, an actual child, or a custody or something like that. The word over is being highlighted to me as something that's going to be case closed, done, finito. And the child in reverse also comes across in some of my readings as a spirit child coming through, or wanting to come through, wanting to be born. Whoa. Sudden wealth. This might be something that you're waiting on. The jackpot, sudden wealth, and the marriage card. Could be wanting to go to a courthouse to make something official. And as I say official, I get the card High Honor, which is like about somebody who's really official or decorated, recognized, respected, well respected. I'm seeing the rags to riches theme here also. What else? Mature man. It could be another influence or something. Again, like that message of whose opinion are you soaking in, to the point of, I don't know, maybe not going, maybe it doesn't matter so much what these energies think, but for maybe a while it did, a very long while, maybe it did. The mature woman, I have distant horizons, so you have to have faith, because though these things aren't here yet, they will be. It's predictive. The fairy tale's coming, the heart's desire is coming. You have good things coming. So I think that this is a good sign here for you all, Cancer. Let's pull an angel number message for you, and we'll close it off with that. Beautiful. Oh, 1111. It's 77. With the 11, with the sudden wealth. Wow. Wow. And then 777, 77. So 1111 says the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and help you wake up to who you truly are. I'm awakening. Also, it's like a twin flame energy, or a mirror soul, or a soulmate, or path, a certain path or soul purpose. And then I have 77. It is time to move on from old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desire and ambition. Now is the time to be bold and brave. I am brave, 77. And that's what I have for you. Sending you love and light. Thanks. Bye.